Okay, I'll demo this for you when I get a minute, but I really like this Line 6 M5. It is a Stompbox modeler that has delay, all sorts of different delay, modulation. Sorry, it is not focusing. Distortion. Let's go to this. Filter and reverb. All different sorts. There are all sorts of presets in here that you can tweak, all of them, and save them. Do whatever you want. There's tap tempo. There's a tuner. There's MIDI in and out. There is stereo in and out. This is the wireless system for my guitar. Stereo in and out. There's room for an expression pedal. I'm using it with this guitar. And what I have been wanting to do, because I normally like, this is a looper. This is a Lakato looper with a little barefoot button. I like to loop in Ableton Live, but sometimes I just want, I don't want to turn all that on, and I need a new computer badly right now. And I'm a little worried about it dying before I get a chance to buy a new one. So I really needed a way to just practice at night or whenever I'm going to practice. So the problem that I have is when I connect this looper, before I just got this today, if I connect it to a regular amp or a modeling amp like this one's awesome, but it's a modeling amp. And what that means is this is always going to go at the beginning of the effects chain, which means that if I want my loop to have different effects than my lead playing, it can't, because that's not the settings. I'm not going to make a loop and then come over here and adjust my reverb and all that for my lead part. I'm not doing that. Whereas I could just press a button and go to another lead part, so that, and then with this being after the effects chain, my loop will have the first preset, or not preset, but effects that I chose, which is amazing. So I'm running this into a little Behringer wireless PA system. I mean, technically it's wireless because it doesn't need a power source, but I mean, obviously it has to get the sound from the setup here. But I really like this because this is just a lot more stripped down, but yet it has tons of options and I can do really what I want to do. I mean, yes, in Ableton, I'm gonna be looping at least 8 tracks. And so I'm going to be having other instruments involved. I'm going to have microphones involved. I'm going to have some synthesized parts with my Novation Launch Key Mini. I'm going to, all that. But this is just when I'm like trying to come up with a song. Practice session. Way before I ever am going to get it into my DAW. This is going to help me have the motivation to create a song and then take it to my DAW, because it just seems like too much to sit down in front of my DAW every time I want to practice and have all my stuff right there, right? I just needed a more stripped down way. So I'm really happy that I picked this up. The reviews on this are amazing. Everyone is saying that it is the only effects pedal you're ever going to need because it has everything in it. It really, really does. So I'm kind of excited to try to hook up my FCB 1010 MIDI foot controller, and I don't know, we'll see. Maybe I don't even need to do that, but I probably don't actually, but I really am like, this is awesome and I love it already, and I just got it, so I wanted to share that with you. I would pick this up used. I just wanted to get my hands on it quick, so I drove to a store and got one full price brand new, which I don't usually do. I like to buy used stuff. But if you're looking for something like this, I would really recommend it. It's my first day with it, but from what I've seen, all the videos about it are really, really awesome. Oh, this is way more insane than I was expecting. So I can put a microphone through it, and any of the effects that I choose will affect the microphone. I have to use a 1/4-inch jack microphone, which I do have one of those that I never use. Quiet for just a second. And then I can like switch to a different preset and have it sound different. And then I can have this microphone plugged into my PA speaker I can mess around on this thing on my lap, and it's really cool. I can route, since there's 2 stereo outs, I could route it into this audio interface and route it into my phone to record the sound. I could route it into another amp. I could have like I could have a PA system or 2 amps or whatever, 2 outs, 2 stereo outs. If I had another one of these, I could do that. But like, I can utilize everything that I already have. I just wasn't expecting it to be this. I feel like I'm using Ableton right now, but I'm not recording, and I'm not boxed in with my computer messing around in front of me. It's just my foot switching presets. And then I can make as many loops in this as I want. They're all just going to be the same bars. And I can take loops out. Here comes a helicopter. We have a hospital close to our house. That means someone's getting life flighted. That's actually not good.
Wait, what?
That means someone's getting life flighted. Somebody got hurt bad.
But that was really cool.
I know, that's sad. This is so cool. I really love this. I got all emotional. That's what ends up happening every time I accomplish something that I wanted to do. So I could play that cajon now, because that's the thing. I was just crowded right here. Like, I was just having a hard time with the setup of it. Like, it's cool, but this is more for like studio. This is live, and this is what I wanted. This is really what I wanted, so I'm very happy.